Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, I'm Justine.
I'm Lori.
And this is episode 58 of the Skein Scoop Podcast.
Coming to you from East Greenwich, Rhode Island.
It's Skein Yarn Shop.
Yeah.
Happy Wednesday.
Yes.
It's Wednesday, October 9th.
Yep.
Shop's closed until 3. There's a sign at the door.
People will ignore. How do you like that?
So good. We are happy to be here.
Yes, we are.
We have a ton to share with you today.
We do. We do have a ton to share. I have a little bit of a headache.
Oh no.
But I took the Canadian Advil, so.
This is a knitting podcast and crochet, but not today. It's about yarn.
We're just in a rhyming kind of mood.
Yeah, it's about yarn and projects and all the things we love.
Sometimes
People,
a little about our lives.
Make-alongs. If you are new, thanks for finding us. If you like what you see, subscribe. And if you're coming back,
And like.
Oh yeah, and like, and leave us a comment. We love,
Yes.
love. We have giveaway announcements today. We are talking about make-alongs. We're talking about Rhinebeck. We're talking about a lot of yarn. A lot of yarn. Somebody has been a busy girl buying yarn.
I know. Well, people,
Every
when
day.
they watch the podcast, they must be like because you knit so much more than me, but that's what I'm doing. I'm ordering yarn, and apparently I've been busy.
There's so much yarn. We had to buy new cubbies. That's how much yarn. Okay. The girls were like, is there more to tag? I was like, I don't know what to tell you because I don't know where it could go. So we have to stop for a second because I don't know what we're doing. So we are, there's so much. Maybe I should add a little video of like what is new in the shop, like how it looks, because there's so much was moved around today. Maybe I'll do a little mini tour of the shop at the end of this video. Remind me to do that.
Sure. Sure, I'm good at reminding.
So much stuff.
Yes.
And so much I want to make.
So much I want to make. You know what? I'm looking forward to making something where I only have to hold one yarn. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Do you want to talk about what we're wearing really quick?
Sure.
Let's talk about what you're wearing really quick.
Oh, this is the Stratified sweater. It's just called Stratified by Tiff Nealon.
It's in that book.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
in that
it's in the worsted book. There you go. Which you can, that book is fantastic. But you can also buy the pattern individually on Ravelry now, I think. And this was knit by the lovely Natalie. And I love this sweater. Here, let me stand up.
I love this
Isn't it
sweater.
good?
It's so cute.
So it was this was knit in Lannis, Berroco Lannis.
We have so much worsted yarn.
Yeah.
It's crazy. This almost entire half of the store is worsted. And so there's lots of options. We'll share some of them with you.
Yes, we will.
In a little bit, but it's gorgeous. It's an
There's
oldie but a goodie.
Yeah.
I love the way the sleeves are on that sweater. Like, they are not too short. They, like, everything about it is like the perfect length.
Yep.
And Natalie we got the colors almost identically to Tiff's original sweater.
Yeah, I think the only one that's kind of different is this.
Oh, I thought it was the gray was a little different, but yeah, I think you're right. I
think
orangey
it's this
color
one
is different.
So, yeah. So I love this sweater.
Yeah,
you might see me wearing it at Rhinebeck. Thanks, Natalie.
I know, for real. It's a good one. There's plenty of things back there to grab.
I think it'll be hilarious when I bump into her wearing it.
It's great. I finished my sweater, and we're jumping right into things. We can talk about life as we go.
Yeah, sure.
Obviously, but I finished my sweater. I know everybody's wondering about it. This is sweater number 23 by My Favorite Things.
I think they were all wondering about it because it's fabulous.
So this was knit out of Red Stag fiber in his Aran weight. So it's an Aran sweater. I couldn't be happier with the size of it, like the roominess of it. It feels like a sweatshirt. It's super comfortable. I love the details on
You should feel it.
Oh man, it's so good. I love the details on it. I think it's fantastic, and I want to make another one in another new yarn that we got in. Ooh, look at me.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Are those your new Madewell pants?
Yeah. Look at me wearing white pants. Really good idea.
Remember when you couldn't wear white after Labor Day?
Oh, I think you can wear white whenever you want.
That's what it is like now.
It has like such a good like
The
high
hem.
low, but it's not. I didn't have to do anything. It's just the way the construction is. It's a really good pattern. So sweater number 23 by My Favorite Things, and we are going to be having a trunk show with Red Stag Fiber.
Yes.
And we need to tell him to send this base because I want more of it.
Yes, and by him you mean Josh.
Josh, yes.
Joshua Graff.
Mm-hmm.
And his yarns are fabulous, and we're super excited to have that trunk show.
Yeah.
I have decided that I will be, when I am done with the sweater that will not be named, that it will be
We'll talk
named,
about it in a little
but
bit.
when I'm done with that, which I will not show it on this podcast again unless it's finished.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this in this.
Yeah, so this is Berroco's Millstone Tweed. It is 60% wool, 20% polymide, and 20% viscose. It is the softest tweed I've ever felt. It is so soft.
And it's iron weight.
Yes.
Yep.
I actually have some of this in my stash, and I was thinking about making another one of these in that as well. Or I might make another Oxa.
Yeah.
But the Millstone Tweed is one of the new yarns that we're going to show, or we're going to talk about later. There's
Yeah.
lots of options, lots of patterns, but the yarn is so gorgeous that I have been like thinking about it.
And we have 2 other samples to show in it.
Yeah.
Or not other, because I'm thinking this is not Millstone Tweed, but anyway, this has already started to fly out the door.
It's so pretty. I mean, not only for sweaters, but the price point's pretty good on it. It's $11 for 50 gram ball, so it's only about a little less than 100 yards. So, you know, you're gonna need a lot of yarn. However, the quality is so good. But if you didn't want to make a sweater, it would be awesome for hats,
anything.
Owls, even like
It's so soft.
the Cowboys and Angels shawl.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be gorgeous in this. There's so many options. All right.
So many. All right, we're kind of jumping
We're
all
jumping
over the
all
place.
over. We never normally do that.
Do we want to?
Do you want to talk about life really, really quick?
Yeah, I think we should, because it's been since I came home from my trip, which we've podcasted since then, but I just feel like it's been crazy.
Well, we didn't.
Like it was just like right back the next day.
Well, yeah, because we did with Kevin and Ray, and then Natalie was here. Nitty Natty was here.
Oh my
visiting.
gosh! Right? Have we even talked about that?
No.
Oh, that.
Well,
yeah.
Well, because we did the interview. So the
Right,
last time
right.
you saw us was when we did the interview with Natalie, who that was such a lovely time.
It was.
She was so nice.
So nice.
Yeah.
She and her husband Kent were here. If you're not familiar, Natalie Coons is a podcaster / influencer in the fiber world, and if you're not watching her podcast, you should be. It's called Love in Stitches, and she's Nitty Natty, KNITTY NATTY, and she's all over the place. But it was just, I mean, we had met her before. We met her a few times, but we had talked about trying to get her when she was, before they planned their cross-country jaunt, where they're visiting all the yarn stores and all the, you know, not all of the yarn stores, but where they're visiting yarn shops in all 50 states. You know, we had talked about wanting her to come to the shop, and
because
then,
she was in New York City,
right,
so it
not too far away, and then just when we were like getting ready to like write an email, they announced that they were embarking on this, you know, on this tour, which has taken them about a year.
Yeah,
I feel like they're almost done, right?
I think they are done.
Where we stayed 44.
Mm-hmm.
And
she's still in Maine now. So they did do a tour video of the shop and an interview with Lori, and that tour will go up the weekend of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. So when you're in your
so,
turkey coma, you can sit around and watch us
yes.
on that.
Jen McCarthy said, like in a story, I think she said that Nitty Natty was talking about her visit here, but I'm not sure which episode. It's like one of the more recent episodes. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
No, but I wanna see it. But her videos are fantastic. But to talk more about when they were here, we just had such a great time.
Yeah, they came early and sat down with us, did the tour and the interview, and then we just knit. Well, some people knit. A lot of people knit. And
Yeah,
then a lot of
not me.
people came and they sat around the table and knit with her. And then,
Yeah,
you know, we just had a really great time. It was so good.
we did. We got to see Lydia, the van,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I told you this, and Toaster the dog. Yes. And Toaster, it was so funny because a Toaster is adorable. He's precious, but he gets nervous if, this is what Kent said, he gets nervous if he can't see both of them at the same time. So they stayed at my house, and the van was parked outside, and I guess Natalie went into the van to do a Zoom, but I thought she was upstairs, but the dog was sitting by the door and was super anxious.
Oh.
And I couldn't understand why the dog was this is classically me. I couldn't
Just hanging
understand
out there. You were
why
like,
the dog was at the door if Natalie was upstairs. It's like he wasn't
knew.
really caring so much about Kent. And that's not to say that the Toaster doesn't love Kent, but because Natalie wasn't there, he was kind of flipping out. But like, no interest in Griffin at all.
Griffin is Lori's puppy.
Yes. And but it was funny. Anyway, and of course we took them to the oyster bar because where else would we take them? And we just had a lovely time, and we can't wait to see them at Rhinebeck.
I know. It made me the anticipation of Rhinebeck is killing me.
I know.
I'm so excited.
I know.
And I wish I could say I have like big plans or something. I have no plans of like anything that's not true. There's one thing that I really want to do.
What's that?
I want to go to Bumblebee Acres Farms booth at Rhinebeck.
I know exactly where it is.
I do too.
You want to know why? You know who's really into Bumblebee Acres Farms? Lori Pearson loves them.
Yes. So I've recently started watching their podcast because I watch, and their Instagram is beautiful. If you're not following them on Instagram, you should. But they dye yarn after like books and movies and series. So I have recently, this year, started reading again. Not that I didn't remember how to read, but like I never liked to read really because it took away from my knitting time. But I have been like carving out time to read. I got my Kindle back up and going, and so I read every night. But
you could also listen while you're knitting.
I think that I would hate that.
I understand.
Yeah, I don't think I would like it. So anyway, my neighbor who is an avid reader, and I've known her since we were like, literally, we were in preschool together. She has suggested a bunch of...
Welcome to East Greenwich, Rhode Island.
Well, we didn't live in East Greenwich. We lived in Cranston.
Oh, come on.
She moved to East Greenwich, and then the next year we moved to East Greenwich, and but we were in preschool together, so I've known her forever. It's Penny's mom. Penny the
Stephanie.
puppy.
Stephanie.
So Steph is a huge reader. She always has been. I like have memories of her walking around with books at the playground. Like she was always reading. So she suggested a bunch of books, and one of the suggestions that she made was to read Fourth Wing. And it's a series, and I like series. And so I dove right in, read the second book. The third book comes out soon. Very excited.
What genre?
Fantasy. It's like if How to Train Your Dragons and Hunger Games and Smut was put together.
Oh, okay.
So not the How to Train Your Dragons like kiddish part, but like the actual act of like riding dragons and stuff.
Okay.
Okay. That's how I describe it. And then the next series I'm reading is A Court of Thorns and Roses, which is also fantasy. Never thought I would like these kinds of books. Not a big fan, or never was a big fan, but I actually think they're really great. All that to say, Bumblebee Acres, I was scrolling through Instagram and she has characters from A Court of Thorns and Roses in yarn.
Okay.
And when I tell you, it's like exactly how I envision. It makes so much sense that I just can't wait to see it in person.
Oh, cool.
And they have Harry Potter colorways that are not like, it's not like, oh, Gryffindor and it's red and yellow, and it's not like Slytherin or whatever. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like what you really, really think it is. It's like the Hogwarts Express, and then it's the yarn and the dyeing is gorgeous. So that's the only thing that I'm really going for.
Okay.
I was long-winded, sorry. And to see the people. I can't wait to see the people.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I mean, obviously, I know that's our main thing. We say that every year after we go, that it's just seeing the people is just, that's the most fun. And this year we're doing something different because we have an Airbnb with a lot of our favorite people.
It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. And
I'm just putting together my little house gift.
Oh, and believe it or not, I am on top of that. But just, you know, I'm not going to Rhinebeck to, I don't think either one of us is really, to buy tons and tons of yarn. I think the first year we kind of did.
People.
Yeah.
Or to be seen.
Or to,
by my people.
And to knit.
Just kidding.
And
but
so,
in all seriousness, if you do see us, please say hello, because we have
we have gifts. Yes.
Which we're not going to share now.
It's going to be a surprise. So I love to see new yarn. If I'm buying yarn, it's because I'm thinking about bringing it into the shop, right?
Right.
Because that's just the way
it
is.
Be silly for you to buy.
That's right. And
not silly to buy bags though.
No, and I was getting there. And
not silly though.
No, so I usually come home with like a stack of bags.
I have to drink all over to the side.
Yeah, because otherwise you're gonna
lids suck these days. It's drippy, drippy, drippy out the outside. It's not that I spill on myself, but I'm wearing my pants, so I have to like drink over here.
But wait a second. I got these drinks at the same time.
Yeah.
Mine
yours
is
a
not
foamy foam. Yours has a different lid than me.
Oh, it does.
Yours is that foam on the top.
Mine's a foamy foam.
I don't know what the kind of cup lid that is. That looks
humongous.
Are you gonna get a tummy ache from that?
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Well, right now I'm fine.
Okay, great.
And
yeah.
So but you're right. It is different. Yep, the openings are different. But listen,
sucks.
You know I have had that problem. I have posted about it on Instagram about how many times I spill coffee on myself.
Yeah, I spilled yesterday.
I mean, lucky for you, no one can really see that. But yeah. So anyway, back to bags.
Yeah. Oh, all the bags.
So I want to get, which I didn't get. We didn't go to Cake Palooza last year. So if you're not familiar, I feel bad because I feel like some people have no idea what Rhinebeck is.
No,
so
everybody knows.
No, not everybody. Anyway, Rhinebeck is actually a town in New York that's gorgeous, and really we're referring to the New York State Sheep and Wool Festival, which is massive and has over between 30 and 40,000 people visit over 2 days.
And really good pickles.
Oh, yes. And it's so great because every year you go, you find like new things that you have to have, and of course we're driving, so we can fit all the things in the car.
Last year we couldn't though. Remember?
We couldn't?
Oh, I mean, it was like really jam packed.
What did we have?
Because we had 4 of us in the car.
Oh, that's right. And some people don't know how to pack lately. I'm not going to mention any names.
It's me. She's talking about me.
So, anyhow, it will just be 3 of us. Annie, pack lightly. So
I can't wait to drive your car.
You can't. If you need a suitcase, you can't have the pink one though, because I'm taking that.
I forgot to bring it back.
What?
Dude. I mean, like right now, I don't have it in my car.
Oh, okay. I need it back,
guys.
Anyway, so we were saying what Rhinebeck.
Can I drive your car again?
Yes, you can, but only if you don't complain, which I know is not possible.
Why did I complain about your car?
Because it like vibrates. The seat vibrates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you do anything wrong, the seat warns you.
I think it's like a bitchy seat. She's always telling me I'm wrong.
But like, it's really scary when it happens the first
Yeah, I
time,
didn't know.
and you like
Oh my
freaked
God, I
out.
love driving your car.
Oh, that makes me so. Well, you're gonna have to because gotta finish the sweater.
Okay.
You know, we know how well that turned out 2 years ago.
You fell asleep. I was so mad at you.
I did not fall
Uh-huh.
asleep.
Yes, sir, you did.
Yes,
you did. You were not feeling well, and I knit. I was driving, and I said, you got to sit there and knit. And then you fell asleep. We were making something out of the Freya minikins because they had just come into the store. And now that box is exactly, the bag that you brought is exactly in the same condition it was when we left this store to go there. And you were knitting on a Freya minikin.
What box?
I mean, the bag, the little project bag.
Mm-hmm.
You
I did not fall
because I
asleep.
remember being like, she's wasting all this knitting time. Anyway,
so
that's
that's what Rhinebeck is.
But on Friday, it's cake. We are going to Cake Palooza at 10 a.m. We'll see you there.
That's right. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And there is where you're going to get Tanny Casey bags. That's where you're going.
I am going to get Tanny Casey.
I'm telling you, if that man comes in here with boxes of yarn,
Oh, God, he's stopping. What is he doing here so early?
Yesterday,
Squirrel!
I yelled at the UPS man. He was like, I'm sorry. I was like, and
But we also had like a huge shipment from FedEx.
I wrote on the
There's
sign,
a lot of yarn in
we
this
will
shop.
not come to the door.
Yeah. That's a little rude.
And we can't come to the door, is what I said.
Oh, I really hope the Canadian Anvil starts
The
working
shop
soon.
opens normally at 3.
It is a not nice sign because that's what it says. It says the shop normally opens at 3 because people are surprised when they see that it opens at 3 and they're like, we are in rare form.
We're
today.
gonna get home from Rhinebeck and something incredibly exciting is happening.
Oh man.
Oh my
I
God.
can't wait. Do you know, I seriously, I was looking at the pictures this morning and I'm like, I can't wait to squish that.
When I get back from Rhinebeck, I get to go and pick up my puppy.
We're not sure which one of these it is.
It just doesn't
It doesn't matter though.
Oh my God. Oh, she will be an 8-week-old golden retriever, gorgeous dog.
Oh my gosh. It's very exciting. But
We
then
do not have a name like locked down because we have lots of
candidates.
well, I only have one. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but what I want
Because that's a thing.
What I want isn't always what happens with names. My husband named Ben and Charlotte. I didn't get my way in either of those instances. And Harrison's named after a serial
that
killer.
is weird.
Well-
The only reason Michael got his way is because you allowed him to have his way.
Well, yeah, I did. I allowed him because he said to me, are we going to name him Reed? Am I going to have to get over it and we're going to name him Reed, or are we going to name him Ben? I said, okay. The night before I was going in for a C-section. Thanks a lot, buddy. And then Charlotte, I can't remember, but I wanted Charlie.
But you have gotten to hold it over his head this entire time.
Yes. I wanted to name her Charlie, and he did not want to name her Charlie. So Charlotte it is. And she's a Charlotte.
But she's Char.
She's Char.
Oh my gosh.
I actually thought of naming the puppy Charlie, but because I love the name Charlie. He said it's too close to Char. Charlotte wanted to name it Charlotte, so I don't know what to tell you. All right. Well, we're very far into this. We might as well talk about some administrative things.
Yes.
Firstly, if you signed up for the Skein Scoop Scrappy Swap, you should have received an email addressed to 2 people. That's your swap partner. You hopefully have
2 people, you and your partner.
Yeah. You and your partner should have responded and talked to each other a little bit. Lori Land. You know your partner's name is Lori. My partner's
name is Lori.
Lori, I apologize for her. I'll get on
I
top
apologize.
of it. I will get on top of it. You need to respond to
You have to remind me. We're big on reminding.
At this point, you and your partner, I've heard from a few people that had issues, but hopefully that's all been sorted out. I think everybody that has contacted me has been in contact with their partner now. If you have any problems, you should email theskeinscooppodcast@gmail.com so that I can get in touch with all the people who need to be in touch with.
I think my partner wrote me, it looks like a beautiful email, and I haven't even had time to read it.
You know so I am in a group of 3 because there was
there
was an odd number of people who signed up, which was 51 people. 51 people are taking part of the Scrappy Swap.
That's awesome.
I know, it makes me so happy.
Think about how many there will be next year.
I know, it's going to be insane. Maybe I can figure out how to do a mail merge next year instead of sending, yay, UPS left, instead of sending a zillion emails and copying, pasting things. Anyway, so my group, we have created, and we followed each other on Instagram, and we created a messenger back and forth. So we have like a group chat. So that's where we kind of talked about, what kind of yarns we don't like color-wise, and if we had any allergies. So that was that.
Smart.
I also want you to know that I got these adorable little bags from Amazon that are like this big, and they are super cute, and I'm gonna wind up my yarn and put them in there and seal them. So there's lots of different things. I saw bags just like that at Walmart too. So there's a zillion ways to do it. You need to pack up your box and ship it out by the end of October so that it can get to your partner in time for, I guess, the beginning of November. You want it to get there as quickly as you can. So make sure they have it for December 1. But we still have time. There's time.
That's good.
If you have any questions, if you didn't get an email, check your junk mail. If you need anything, send me an email. The Pressed Flowers Along is going on until Rhinebeck weekend. So you have a couple of more, a weekend, we have 10 days to post things. So we did talk about how we were gonna do a prize today. And we drew prizes. I drew a winner from Instagram and a winner from Ravelry. So even if you're not finished with your project, which I believe both of these people actually did finish already, but if you are not finished, that's okay. Just just post something that you were looking at it and whatever. We want the more people involved as we can.
Yes. You have a chance to win a prize.
I did a random number generator, and the winner from Ravelry is Pikaknittah, which I believe is Rachel.
Is it P-I-K?
P-I-K. Pikaknittah?
Is that Pika?
Pikaknittah? P-I-K-A-K-N-I-T-T-A-H. I believe it's Rachel.
I think it is.
And our winner, so congratulations.
Congratulations,
And our
Pikaknittah.
Yes, and our winner from Instagram is SRF Handcrafts, which is our friend Shannon. And Shannon,
What did Shannon make?
Shannon made a gorgeous pressed flowers pullover that's like a white base and rainbow. It's gorgeous. So
I have not seen that.
congratulations, you've both won Skein Yarn Shop gift certificates. So reach out to us and let us know. Send an email and we will get that going. Or just text us, Shannon. And then the Badass Brioche Make Along. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Because I started mine yesterday.
I started mine too. Not that there's not a lot.
The Badass Brioche Mal is a make along that we are hosting with Needles at the Ready with Kevin and Ray. And it's from now until the end of the year. So there's plenty of time to get this done. It is 2 skeins of fingering weight yarn, two colors, one of each color. Oh my God. 1 skein of each color. You do not have to use Needles at the Ready yarn. We encourage you to. If you want to use the yarn and you want to come pick something out in our store, you can, obviously, or you can go straight to Kevin and Ray.
Needlesattheready.com.
Yeah. I am using 2 colors. I just started last night. I'm using Tiger's Eye and a single brew of something called Dream Catchers. So this is Tiger's Eye, which I absolutely Love. And this is my skein of Dreamcatcher, which looks a little messy here. So I pull this out here. And I just have a little bit going with my little, what's that called? Gummy bear stitch marker on my right side. There we go.
Beautiful. And is that, did you say you're using Ari sock? Or
I'm
using
actually
Athena?
not. I'm using the Achilles and the Athena.
Oh, okay.
So I'm using the Achilles sock, which is a 75-25 in this. And I'm using the Athena, which is an 85-15 in the Tiger's Eye.
And I am using, both of mine are the Athena sock, and I couldn't love this yarn or these colors more. Look at these green speckles.
The speckles
I can't
so
take it. I cannot take it.
Do you know the name of that?
This is, I did know the name of it. It is, hold on one second. Mossy Cobblestone.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
And you can't, I'm telling you.
I think that Kevin and Ray were going to put together kits with what we picked.
Oh, maybe they did here now.
I'm not sure.
I'm
yet.
sorry, but those speckles are just so
They're so good.
gorgeous. And here's my other color, which is stunning. This is Shady Pines. And I feel like it's a little greener in person, like almost, it's like a dark teal, but almost like a forest green. Oh my gosh.
Look at, we're almost at the same spot. I think you're a little ahead of me.
Well, that's a miracle.
Maybe we're exactly at the same spot.
Oh my God. Isn't it so pretty? Oh my God, I can't wait to start the brioche. But that's not for a while.
It's not for a very long time. Oh my gosh. So the pattern is really, really great. And a lot of people were like, can I do it? And yes. In fact, Lisa Haynes is the designer, and she said that she had people who were brand new to brioche as her testers. So the first section is just in one color, your color A, and it's a 6-row repeat. And I think for some people, like for me at first, I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me forever to like get into the groove of this. But it was just because when you only have 6 stitches to start and it feels like you're just going back and forth, all of a sudden you're like, wait, where am I? What row am I on? And that can be really frustrating. But in one of the rows, the first row, there's an increase at the beginning of the row and then at the end, and then you knit 2 together also. And it said +1, like 1 stitch being increased. And the whole time I'm like, that's wrong. There's an increase and an increase. That's +2. And I'm like, why? And one thing is weird. One of the increases is a make 1 left,
right.
But
right,
it's bolded and underlined and not explained why. It doesn't say why that is bolded and underlined, which put me into a tizzy because I'm like, this is so wrong. You're not adding in those 6 rows. You're not adding 4 stitches. You're adding 5 because there's 2. And I'm like, how is nobody? There's 1,000 projects on Ravelry and nobody's picked up on this. And then I'm like, I can't wait till I can break the internet when I share this on the podcast. And I'm like, oh my God, Justine, if you knit an increase and an increase, and then you
do a decrease
together, you're only adding 1. But it was like the biggest moment of my whole like, oof.
I feel like there are so many of those moments in knitting. I mean, I just feel like I have
so stupid, and then I was like,
yeah,
you're not sharing it with
you're not used to having moments like that. But for the rest of us, those moments happen more frequently.
I am not used to it.
No, I know.
We are not going to have a Ravelry. Well, we're not going to pick prizes from the Ravelry group for it because we're hosting it with Kevin and Ray. So if you want to enter for prizes for this, you need to use the hashtag #badassbrioche MAL, which is down on the bottom of your screen. Hopefully I remember to do that.
Yes, it's a very informal.
I think I'll add a Ravelry discussion board for it in case anybody gets stuck on anything. Just in case anybody needs to chatter about it, because I think that's good to have a place for people to ask questions, because maybe you need that. It's so pretty.
Maybe you need
that. I don't know. I'm using this adorable bag that my friend brought back from Croatia for me.
It's so pretty.
Look how pretty this bag is. It's so pretty. Should I buy your kids things?
No, we bought very, very little.
You bought me something and you didn't buy anybody else stuff? They don't watch the podcast, do they?
I spent more time on your gift than on the other ones. Everybody else got t-shirts. Oh, and that was in Sicily. I'm trying to think if we brought back anything from Croatia for them. I don't think we did because there were plenty of stores to go into, but they were just like your typical souvenir stores with stuff that you don't need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't have room for that.
I don't even know how you packed in that suitcase. Crazy.
Yes, when we travel, we are not allowed, per my husband, we are not allowed to check our bags. So no matter where we're going, ain't got time for waiting for baggage on the belt. So for 12 days, Justine can't believe it, but and she used the bag recently. I just used a rollerboard, with the handle.
I said to her, you had to have sat on this bag to zip it up.
I didn't.
I was very impressed. That wouldn't have been enough for my yarn. It would not have been enough.
I hear you.
I meant to say about the Scrappy swap. If you take a picture of your, while you're getting it ready and you want to use the hashtag Skein Scoop Scrappy swap, that's great. Because
that's a mouthful.
People are so excited.
Yeah.
So good. Anyway, sorry.
I'm excited too, Lori. Oh my goodness. I am.
All right.
Just need to get through Rhinebeck.
I am working. Well, I finished a sock, but I need a blocker. Do you want to show your pressed flowers?
That's a loaded question.
Go ahead and show it.
She just asked me if I want to show my pressed flowers. Okay, here it is. Other than my badass brioche, or what is it? All about that brioche that I just showed. The only other whip, not the only other whip I have, but the only other whip I'm working on, for those of you who join every 2 weeks or so, is my pressed flowers cardigan by Savory Knitting. It'll all be in the show notes down below. And so I was like, who is that? It's just Kevin leaving. My Kevin, not the other my Kevin. So I have made significant progress. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. So I think I'm going to need your help with this. Okay. Anyway, so the back is finished. That's the left front. I don't know. Right front. The right front is finished. And I'm almost done with the left front, which I was hoping to have done last night, and I was hoping to have seamed the shoulders, but that did not occur. So I don't like this line.
What line?
Like here. It's like the remix changes. It's like it was a different dye lot.
What? I don't see it.
Anyway.
I think it's just because this is bright.
Maybe. Could be an optical illusion, but I don't.
It's an optical illusion.
I don't know. Anyway, not caring about it. Not going to worry about it. So I will seam the shoulders.
And then we're picking up.
Today. Then we're picking up for the button.
Collar.
For the button band. And I don't know. I'm not giving up yet. I'm going to try and get it done. The Canadian Advil is not working.
I'm so sorry.
Angie.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah. So
it's beautiful.
There.
It's very, very, very beautiful.
But
your colors are my fave.
Are they?
Yeah, I love it. I love the dark.
I'm pretty happy.
This Nora was just so bright and poppy.
So this is, I feel bad because it's like, I assume everybody knows what it's made out of, but if you're new, you don't know, this is, the main color, the blue, is Berroco Remix Light. And the contrast color in the flowers is Noro Natsumeki. And they're both cotton blends. And the feel of it is unbelievable, right? It's just... It's
a very warm sweater, too.
Yeah.
It is, it's a really good one. It's really good.
So, yeah. It will not be shown again on this podcast until it's done.
Okay.
That is my vow.
I participated in a test knit for our friend Kath, who is Mindful Melbourne Maker. She is a sock designer in Australia, and she has some really clever sock patterns. And I wrote her a message saying that I was going to make one of her patterns that is a stripy sock pattern. So it's a striped sock pattern, so you use striping yarn. And it has a chevron up the front of the foot, and then on the very back, like right along the back, a very little mini chevron with some yarn overs, and it's just so cute. And sometimes self-striping can be like, you get a little bored. So she is Mindful Melbourne Maker. She also has a podcast, and she has, like I said, designs on Ravelry and on her website. And I tested for her the Darwin sock. And I used Hope Made, sorry, my markers are on that side. Hope Made Yarn Co. is my main color in the color Fairy Lights. And then my contrast color is an old stash of Query fibers. You might notice.
That is adorable.
So first of all, I chose to make, it is not a shorty pattern. I just made it short because I prefer shorty socks. It is it's like a 12-row repeat of the pattern, but you knit 4 rows in a row. So it goes by really fast because there's 2 rows of hard stuff. It's not hard, nothing about it is hard. It's slip stitches and yarn overs and stuff. But there's like 1 row that you actually have to check your numbers on, and then the next row you just knit except for 1 purl, and the rest of it is just knitting. So it's like one of those patterns where when you get to those knit rows, you knit 4 rounds, and then you're like, oh, I'm going. I might as well do another one of these little holes. So it's a really motivating pattern. And then I don't know if you can tell, I intentionally kept my toe in the main color because I just love it so much, but I've never done this before. It is a slip stitch heel. Probably see it on the top of the toe. So the top of the toe has a slip stitch heel. I mean toe.
What?
It's a slip stitch pattern. Do you see it?
Yeah, I do.
And then the bottom is normal. So it's going to add a little bit of like a thickness on the top of your toe.
Huh.
Just like the slip stitch on the back of the heel. That's why I was saying that. So you do slip stitches here.
Is that you? Yeah. Let me see this for a second.
Yeah. I think it's so cute. Now
I love that.
I absolutely love it. I think it looks adorable. Yeah, I think it's so cute. I mean, I guess it would have obviously showed off more if I had done it in the contrast, but I didn't want to because I didn't feel like changing colors. That's exactly.
It's just so good.
I think it's so cute, and I love the little holes. They're so cute.
And this yarn is.
Yeah, so Hope re-dyed this yarn because I posted about it, and then another one of her customers posted a tank made out of this color. Fairy Lights is gorgeous. I just love it.
So I didn't think I had it, but I think I actually do have it.
This
like
color?
I saw it and I'm like, I want that. And she's like, it's in the shop. But then I noticed it in my bag.
I just think it's fantastic. I think it's so good. And I love the little holes. I think it's so
adorable.
Cute. I did knit this sock normally. Lately, I've been knitting a lot of my socks on a 1.5, on a US 1.5. I did knit this one on a 1 because I was doing the test and I wanted to follow the directions. So I did that.
You followed the directions?
I did. I followed the directions. I can't recommend this pattern enough. I can't recommend, the good thing about Kath is that she includes multiple options for heels and toes in all of her patterns. A lot of people who did the test also, I did like a little pop of color on the top, but the collar, the cuff was supposed to be twice as long if you made a long leg. And then in the middle, it was supposed to have an eyelet row. But because I made a shorty, I asked her if it was okay if I could just do a shorter cuff as well. So I think they're super cute. I'm very happy with them. And I will be casting on the second sock. But I Kitchenered this morning.
Nice.
And I have one more thing. It's my La Pouf. Okay, so the La Pouf is a cardigan by Beata, what's her last name? Janzik? Is that right? Did I just pull that out of nowhere?
And it's
a Hedgehog Fibers.
Yes,
Free.
the owner and founder of Hedgehog. Hedgehog Fibers.
Shoot, I hope I didn't say that wrong. Now I'm going to be thinking about that the whole time.
It's okay.
I am using almost exclusively Hope Made Yarn Co. yarn. And the last time I showed it, I was right here. So I finished the body, did some ribbing, and I got started on my first sleeve. And
I love the colors.
I think that I'm pretty happy with it. I have some questions. So I'm on this awesome pink here, and I'm gonna make it longer. I was thinking I could just make this a 3/4 length sleeve. But is that just copping out?
Mm-hmm.
It is?
Yep.
Okay. So I won't do that. Do you think it would be weird? So in my body of the sweater, I never got to my last color by itself. I only marled it.
The darker red.
So if I make the sleeve a longer section of pink and then a bit of the marling, should I make my cuff in the solid red or just stay marled at the bottom? Like never show solid red. Do you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. We kind of had this, we talked about it yesterday a little bit. I think I would say stay marled.
I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Because
I think it might
it's
make
just
it look
too
really
many.
weird if I just randomly had a different color that's not here.
Yeah.
That's what the reason I didn't, like I got to here, this is a very long underarm length. It's a longer sweater. I don't know how long it is, but it's longer than I normally would do. When I put it on, it's a lot lower. So in other words, I was thinking I would just marl and then do a red, but I couldn't do it because it was going to be way too long when I put it on. Plus, it's going to grow.
Is it a cropped sweater to begin with in the pattern?
In the pattern, it's cropped.
Okay.
I didn't want it.
I was just curious. Yeah.
Hi, Kev.
Hi.
So that's that. So I'm realistically, I don't think I'll have this finished for Rhinebeck, and I'm not pushing myself to do it. I'm really not, because it. Right now I'm on a 12-inch needle, and it's a little bit hurting my hands to do it. I knit this sleeve in a day, but this part of the sleeve in a day, and I just don't want.
You don't want to do that.
I don't want to.
You don't
want
to hurt yourself.
So I'm gonna do what I can do, and it'll be done shortly.
There you go. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. The colors are all on my Ravelry project page, listed below.
Can I see that bag for a sec?
Sure.
Just as a side note, for those of you, this was a collection of bags part of a collection of bags that we got from Oh Wow Amsterdam, and we sold out of them rather quickly. And this is the large size bag. And when Hester and Sylvie, when they do a collection for you, that's your collection. You can't get that collection anywhere else. And so we sold out of them really quickly. We had them in all sizes, although I think we only got like 10 of the large bags. Mm-hmm. So I asked them to do another round for us, and they should be here any day. Like they'll be here by the end of the week. So I just wanted to let people know, and I got twice as many large bags. I love this bag so much. I think this there are
bag is
6
fantastic.
designs.
Also, one of our customers told me that and
we also have
I Keep for these. It's my AirPods. One of my
go with the bag.
Shocking. It's pink. One of our customers said that she machine washed her bag and it came out perfect.
Come on. I would never. No, I mean, good for her.
I know.
Like, that was a risk.
I think she turned it inside out.
Well, she probably did it on gentle. I mean, that's awesome.
Sure. Scary.
Anyway, I just thought I would throw that in just because I know a lot of people really like those bags. I love them.
Okay. When
Okay,
I tell
moving
you that
on.
we got new stuff, we
Oh
got
my goodness
new stuff.
gracious.
So brand new stuff in the
Okay.
shop.
Hold on one second. I'm just going to turn the heat down.
Okay. Can you also drag Sally and her friend over?
Yes, I will.
So we already showed the Millstone Tweed. That's this here. It's not right behind me. You can see this cubby up here with the navy, the like orangey color and the red. Why can I not do that? That cubby, and then what's over there is more of these colors. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We got 18 colors of the Millstone Tweed, from pinks to reds to yellowy greens to blues and lots of neutrals. Again, it's a 60% wool, 20% polyamide, and 20% viscose. It is an Aran weight yarn, 97 yards per 50 gram ball. And we have some friends here to demonstrate their cool looks.
So this is a gorgeous cardigan. Wait a second. Where's the tag? Did Meg not tag this one? Meg. She's so good. She tagged everything else.
I think this is one of those that like the tag came off in the bag and we didn't put it back on. So this we have this book here also. It is a Berroco book on Millstone Tweed with 8 patterns by the Berroco design
patterns
team. So we have this lady here wearing the Graves cardigan. It is gorgeous. Obviously you could see her in real life right here in this blue, but it is a beautiful, beautiful
Hi, Sally.
cardigan. In fact, did Sam wear this out to dinner?
We went out to dinner with Natalie and Kent, and you know, we all came in different cars, and Sam walks in and I see this blue sweater on her. I'm like, oh, that looks just like the sweater at the shop. And she's like, it is the sweater at the shop.
So good.
He just took it off the mannequin.
The smallest to the largest size. So this is a pattern that is very size inclusive. Let's see, here we go. It goes from a 38 to a 70-inch bust. Recommended ease of 4 to 8 inches.
Move in.
No, they could see me. I promise. When it pops out, they'll be able to see me.
Right.
And like the most you would need is 18 balls, which is still a lot, but the smallest size you only need 10. And there you go. So this is Berroco, the Graves sweater.
What's happening?
We also have these super cute. I mean, look at this hat.
This is a really good book.
This is a really good one.
Yeah.
So we've got hats,
we don't say that about all of
fingerless
them.
mitts. There's shawls.
I love
multiple
the one
hats.
on the cover.
Yeah, I love
The
that
sweater on the
too.
cover is gorgeous.
Really pretty. This is a really good
So
one.
as you can see, this yarn just is phenomenal. You know, it has phenomenal stitch definition, and it's going to show your cables. I mean, look, this is a darker color, and
yeah, it's really pretty.
it's stunning.
Okay.
So there's that. And then we have, this is also from the same book. This is called Cassat. I just think Mary Cassat, the artist.
Also another size inclusive pattern. It goes from a 36 to a 72. And in this, we're using 2 different colors, obviously. Yeah.
This is
adorable.
cropped, but I mean, obviously you can make the length however you want it. So many people have commented on this sweater.
Yeah, this one's really good.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
And Trina knit this for us.
Oh.
This did not come from Berroco. Trina, the lovely Trina. knit this sample for us so quickly.
She is speedy.
She's speedy. She's working on a new project for us, which I love.
All right, I want to go in order so that I make sure that I have it right on the computer. I didn't grab any Hearthside.
Oh,
Can you grab some? We got another yarn from Berroco. That is their Hearthside, which is a bulky weight chainette yarn. Oh yeah, we can't pick up our mannequins because they break the minute we pick them up. Let me just grab the balls of yarn while you handle that, lady. We have a customer who's knitting a pieced cardigan. I can't remember if it's a cardigan or a sweater out of this yarn, and it is just so good. So it's this is the label, Hearthside by Berroco. It's a 100-gram ball, 40% superfine alpaca, 27% wool, and 33% nylon. And it's a bulky, and you get 159 yards in a ball. So it is a chainette, and it's super cool. In natural colors, so
Yes.
they're undyed. They're so pretty.
they really are.
The chainette is so.
This reminds me of the Lang Chris that was
A little
discontinued.
less elasticy, obviously.
Yeah. I think just the weight and the softness, and I'm just thinking of that sample hat that we have that we love.
Best hat ever. Yeah, so this pattern, do we have the name of the pattern? Yeah. This pattern is called the Hanaway. Another very size inclusive pattern from 37 to 72 inch bust. And knit on a 9 and a 10.5 needle.
Yeah, and you can, I love the color blocking. If you don't, I know a lot of people don't like turtlenecks, then, just do a simple ribbed neck. Do with the color blocking what you will.
The mannequin is so squeaky.
It is super squeaky.
Why are you like that? I hate her. Get her away! Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Another new in the shop thing is the Doodle directory book. The Doodle Knit Directory by Jamie Lomax of Pacific Knit Co. If you know, you know. We have been talking about her lately because we have been getting in and selling out of her Doodle decks. So, in fact, one of our customers, our friend Deb, is like a Doodle addict.
Yes.
She can't stop, won't stop. So she knit up these adorable samples. She knit I think I showed this before, but she knit the Rhinebeck Doodle cowl and the Rhinebeck mitt. And I love what I love about this is that each one of them is different.
That's right.
But they match. They go,
Yeah.
but they don't go.
Yep.
Absolutely adorable. The way you can be creative with doodles is just crazy. So Jamie Lomax is brilliant and lovely. And in addition to the cards, the decks of cards, when you buy the directory book, which we have in the store, you get mix and match motifs and patterns for the accessories. So without look
at how cute they are.
So she gives you directories of literally everything.
And these are not going to be repeats of.
Yeah, this is not what's in the cards.
Right.
Okay. In addition, she gives what she calls pattern recipes. So she gives you recipes and ways to modify, suggestions of how to size it, what the chart will look like. She gives you patterns for a headband. The headband is so cute. Look at the
But like
headband.
there's no guessing. Everything is spelled
Super
out.
laid out. Her pattern writing is beautiful. Her tech editor is gorgeous. Look at those little baby mittens.
Oh my gosh.
They're so cute. Fingerless mittens, socks, DK weight socks, techniques you need to learn, finishing techniques, everything. So this is it. You choose your pattern, you choose your motif, you choose your yarn, and you start knitting. That's it. Those are the ways. That's the way you do it. So we have limited supply of these books. I think I sold 4 of them yesterday.
Yeah.
So get in if you want them, or get online and get the Doodle directory.
And we're so happy for her. I mean,
Yeah.
she's killing it.
Yeah.
She is killing it.
It's so cute. Look at this.
And I want to talk to, I've been meaning to talk to Emily from Fangirl Fibers. We need to get kits in here. Pronto.
Okay. Junction Fiber Mill. So this is the making tracks, which is their DK light worsted. I can't remember if we showed this, so
I feel
forgive us if we did.
I feel like we've been talking about, it's been in the shop for a month and a half.
We didn't talk about it.
And I don't think we've talked about it on the podcast because there's just been so much going on. We're like when Kevin and Ray came.
I think it came while you were away.
Right.
I put it up on the wall, and then Kevin and Ray came, and then we never talked about it.
Right.
So
that's what I think.
Go. If we did, sorry, you're getting to see it again.
But
so this is the DK worsted version of
heavy
their
DK.
Heavy DK.
Yeah.
Of their making tracks. So it's 100% wool. It is a small batch wool processing mill. It's in the heart of Vermont. It's started by 2 sheep farmers and friends, Amanda and Peggy. They could not be nicer. And we
they'll be, if you're going to Rhinebeck, they will
be in one of those.
They will be in one of the barns. We met them for the first time last year. They are lovely.
There's so many things I want to make. This is what's killing me. There's so many things I want to make.
There's so many things you want to make.
I know.
Please.
Everybody wants to make so many things.
I know. But somehow you make more of them than most people do.
Do I?
Yes.
No, I start most things.
No, you're good at finishing too.
Lately, I do feel a little bit finishy.
Is that like all things basementy?
Sure. All right, look at these colors. So this one here is called
Ridiculous.
Vermont Vice. Obviously, I want to knit with this. Pumpkin Patch.
Of course, I have the green one. Lily Pad. And this is, I mean, we have all of the colors.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Thistle.
Red Hots. And
Do you have the name of the pattern?
gazillion
that you gave
others.
To Trina to make with this? Because
yes,
talk about that.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Okay. So our friend Trina is currently making a sample with the making tracks in the colorwork yoke. It's an Andrea Mowry pattern called the Throw Over. And I won't remember to put in a picture later. So this is the Throw Over. In case you don't remember, it jogged my memory the minute I saw this. So the Throw Over is worsted weight sweater pullover. I absolutely want this. I want this. Shoot. Is there anything we showed that we don't want? No, but I really want this. I want it just like that. I want it in blue. Is that blue or green, you think? Are we really going to have this conversation? What do you think that is, blue or green? I would call that blue. Oh, okay, I think so too. Oh, okay, good. I don't know, but up there, doesn't it look kind of green in the light? It looks a little green. I think it's blue. Okay. Just saying. Anyway, the main color is we're having Trina do in Juniper Moon Farm, Santa Cruz. Okay.
Which, guys, if you could just take a moment to appreciate how gorgeous these cubbies look. Look.
Who arranged those cubbies, Justine?
Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I love the way they look. They're so pretty. Oh, so good. So Juniper Moon Farms Santa Cruz is the 100% organic merino. That is the like sister to Patagonia, which you know we love, which is the Juniper Moon Farms sport weight of the same base. Did I say that right?
Yes. Great, did.
So Trina is making the throw over using this, not this color.
No,
She's
not this
using
color.
This
She's
color, right?
using
That like orangey
this
color.
one. So good.
So good.
It's gonna be gorgeous.
These colors are so pretty. This one's called Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Don't worry, I ordered a bunch more.
It's so pretty. This yarn is really gorgeous. So in here you get 100 grams, you get 191 yards. It is a worsted, obviously, and it would make a perfect throw over. So we've got, let's see some other colors that we pulled. This one is called Palladium. Palladium.
This is a jade. It's greener in real life.
It's a really pretty color.
Yeah.
I love that color. And this is rose.
Mm-hmm.
So that's our Juniper Moon Farms Santa Cruz. All right.
What
now we move into
next?
other brand new things. I don't know why I took it off the thing. I thought I didn't.
What?
Other brand new things are we got a restock from DellaQ. So we do have some new things of DellaQ. Let's talk about the new stuff first.
Oh my gosh.
So this one here is called the Rainbow Standing O Snap, and you get a large and an extra large. I want to be very clear. They call this, DellaQ,
Calls
large.
that large.
Okay, so we are not calling it large, but in this kit, this is the pink rainbow, and we got 4 of these. You get one extra large, and it has the zipper on the other side. Oh, snap bag with a zipper, and it's kind of see-through, which is great. And you get the large, so you get the extra large and the large together as a kit, and that is the pink version.
Right.
And then there's also a blue version, and I don't know, it must be that this is also blue, the like hemming. We didn't pull it out of the...
did we get, no, black version?
No, we got a pink and a blue rainbow.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in the box. I didn't pull it out.
Okay.
Otherwise I would have pulled it out. And then we also got the black rainbow O-Snap. But this is, we got that, can you grab that big one? The extra large and extra, extra large? I didn't know that. Can't wait to see what an extra, extra large looks like. This is the black rainbow O-Snap, and you get a small, medium, and large in one little package. So you've got your large, your medium, and your small in one package. And we got this only in this black rainbow color. And so these are new. We've never had this before, so they're going to be in the computer today, hopefully. Hold on. We got a
Oh my God. Wait a second.
Is it bigger?
There's the blue.
Oh yeah, and that must be the
Wait
extra.
a second.
Oh, because it's not tall, it's wide.
Oh yeah.
Oh, because they're O-Snaps. They're not the standing O-Snaps. Okay, so this is called a standing O-Snap bag. So this is the blue one. So it's the same as that pink that I showed with the rainbow, but instead of pink on the outside, you get blue, and the bag inside is blue. Yeah. So this is the standing O-Snap. This is just an O-Snap. This is small, medium, and large. And then this is extra large and extra, extra large. And it is the O-Snap, so not a standing O-Snap. Holy moly.
So this is the extra large, and that's the extra large.
Super cool.
And the colors are way better in person.
Yeah, they definitely, I mean, that's better,
Yeah,
I think.
if you go closer.
They're very vibrant. I could see having this as like your needle storage for some of these bags. Like these would be great for notions and needle storage things.
Yep.
So great. So this is the black rainbow, and then we also have the pink and the blue rainbow in standing snap bags.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Then we also got standing snap bags in purple and in green.
Why does this look bigger than this? No, it's not.
No,
okay.
It's not. So we have purple standing snap bags in the green, which is the extra large, and it has the zipper. Right. I used this last year for my advents, and I couldn't say enough good things about it. So we have these in green in extra large and in large. And then in the purple, we have the same thing. We have the large and the extra large purple standing snap bags. Then we got Maker's Midi backpacks. We got them in blue, mustard, and red. The Maker's Midi backpack is an excellent price. I don't remember off the top of my head. I was going to say 98. It is awesome. It has a lot of features to it. So it is a backpack, but it also has a handle. It has an outside zipper and a two-side for water bottles.
It has a gazillion pockets.
There's a pocket on the front. There's the grommets where you can put it comes with a pin. I'll pull it out and show you. The bags have lots of buttons to open up nice and wide for your project. There's a yarn threader. There's a signature DellaQ snip in there so that you can always have
right. You never need
something.
a scissor. You never need scissors for your yarn.
You never need scissors. Comes with a tapestry needle, a little book to keep track, and you can take your little notions holder, progress keeper stitch markers, and stick this on the outside, and then your markers are right there. Lots and lots of pockets inside.
And opens up whoa.
Oh, okay. That was not my sweater. Woo! Lots of pockets. There's zippered pockets on one side, and on the other side, there's a pocket for your phone and some pens. It's got
a very wide opening.
And
look at the
metal feet, so it stands up straight once it's
great
loaded
bag.
up with things. And it's their waxed canvas, right?
Yep, it sure is.
I feel like I should work for DellaQ. I kind of do, but you want to
go work for DellaQ?
No, I don't. But I would. I think I'd be good at it. You know who I'd be really good at working for? Chow Goo. I could sell a needle set to anybody. Come in and let me try. Anyway, there's DellaQ.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to work for anybody else, okay? All right, restocked.
You know what the people are saying? The people are going, you work for her?
Shut up. Okay. Prior to this being my favorite sweater, my real coveted
the OG
possession
favorite sweater
is my Oxa by Caitlin Hunter. Right? Yes.
Yes.
I was going to say, is it a spell grammar? But it's not.
Nope.
Caitlin Hunter. Such a good pattern. Our friend Jen is knitting it right now out of cotton and merino.
And it looks
so good
great
that I want to make it in that too. I just want to make all the things. But I have to tell you, I would make this again in like today. I would cast this on. The Oxa, I would cast on today. That's a good pattern because I don't like to make things twice. I knit my Oxa out of Langyak and it is spectacular.
in that color.
No, I used a different
green.
This is a new green.
Yeah.
So these colors are not labeled with a name. This is 1103-199. It is greener than it's showing there. Right?
I feel like it's really green on the screen. It's more olive and like it's not olive, but it's more olive-y It's really good.
It's Christmas
It's a really
tree
good green. Yeah. Like a Douglas fir green.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. 110326. This is a gorgeous taupe.
It sure is.
It's good. And this is a new color, 110321. Beautiful.
It's not as bright as it appears on this. It's just, the colors are fantastic.
Lots of colors. We have like 18 colors of the yak. If you've been here for a while, you've heard us talk on and on and on and on and on about how much we love this yarn. I just finished my Cinnabar out of this yarn. It is Berroco Renew, and we just got restocked in it, and it is such a good yarn. Oh, I should have said the yak. Of course, somebody covered it. It is 30%. Who did that? It is 30% yak and 70% merino wool. 30 and 70. The Renew is 35% viscose, 30% wool, 30% nylon, and 5% cashmere. And you get a 50-gram ball with 164 yards. This is a DK weight. I knit my Alpenglow and used this as the main body. It has beautiful drape, but it doesn't pill. It's so gorgeous. So right. We have been talking about this for a while, and somebody came in for something recent, one of our events recently, was like, can't wait to see the Renew that you always talk about. And I was like, oh, we don't have any right now.
I know.
So we do now. So
that's right. All restocked.
Yeah, this is called Morpho. Which
I feel like that's the color you used, isn't it?
No, I used a darker color.
Oh, okay.
And this one is Koala.
And this is Chameleon, which I find odd that is the name of this yarn. But it's a chameleon, so I guess it could be any color. So these are the things I think about. Yeah, but the price point, it's got a little bit of cashmere in it, and you can feel it, and the price point is fantastic. $12.50 a ball. What you doing?
I'm just pulling up something else. Next we got Lang Cashmere. This was a fun box. These were fun little baby boxes to open. We got lots of these in. So these are gorgeous 25-gram balls of 100% cashmere.
Oh my gosh.
They're like little babies. Okay, so you're not making a sweater out of this.
I mean you can,
but you're not.
We're not going to stop you. And if you go on Ravelry, there are plenty of people who have used this to make sweaters. However, most people are making small accessories out of this, or they're buying it and they're just petting it.
So one of our friends was in yesterday, and I said, she's like, well, what are you going to make with those? And I said, I would make penny gloves with them, which is a petite knit pattern. Looks like that. They're super cute. They are sport weight, which this yarn happens to just about be. It is technically labeled as a DK. However, it is a sport weight yarn. So once again, there are no colorway names, but this one here, this gorgeous taupey color, is 7822. This is a yarn by Lang. Not sure if we said that. Lang Cashmere Premium. Please be careful if you go on our website looking for cashmere. You're going to see two different cashmere yarns. You're going to see Cashmere Light, which we'll talk about in a second, and you're going to see Cashmere Premium. So these teeny little balls are, you get 115 meters, so like 120 yards in a 25-gram ball. If you wanted to make something like these adorable penny gloves, you would need 2 balls.
Okay. This is what I want to make out of
Oh,
it.
They're so cute. Oh my God.
These are the Field Mitts by Camilla Vod. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the field sweater with that motif on it. That's what I want to make.
I also found a hat that I just want to make, even though my head is too big. I just think I think that this is screaming to be a luxurious cashmere hat for someone very special.
And I feel like you could go, like we picked out a hat that I'm going to make by Alicia Plum. Is that her name?
I thought I saved it in my...
Oh, here it is. I got it. This is what we're going to make with it.
God,
this is what I'm going to make.
Pretty.
I love
and
this.
And this has mitts too that go along
Alicia
with it.
Plummer. not plum.
Oh, it's so good. What's hard about hats for me is simply my head is so big, but I would wear that. I think this would probably stretch a little.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. This is called Kindreth.
Because I'm not writing this down. I'm really sorry. Because I'll forget by the time we get an hour and 19 minutes in of editing. So here we go. So we've got 7822, this taupe color. I pulled this gorgeous blue. It's 7825. And, oh, this purple is 78180. So good.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, then we go to Lang Cashmere Light.
Yes.
So the Lang Cashmere Light is nothing new. We've had this in the shop, but we are restocked. So now you can look here. Ooh, so pretty. And we have
Andrea
lots
calls
of
this
colors. Precious.
the precious.
It's
It's like holding a chinchilla.
sure. It's 88% cashmere and 12% nylon. It is a worsted weight cashmere. It's gorgeous. So
This is a favorite of our shop.
yeah, and we sell a ton of it at the holiday time because you can make very, very simple but luxurious
Little
gifts for very special
people.
I made this last year for one of Charlotte's teachers, and I still see her out on the playground in the winter wearing it. So this is the Common Time Cowl. It uses 2 balls of the Cashmere Light, and it is, could not be simpler. It is a 4x4 rib.
Yes. And it's been here now for, what's amazing about it is that this has been here for, my mother-in-law made this. It's been here for 3 years now. Okay. And it looks like
so many people have put it on.
It looks like it was made yesterday. It's just worn so well, and it is so warm. I mean, it's just the thing that I put on, and there's a little bit of pilling, but not much. And you know, because when you think about cashmere, I think you think about pilling, and I don't know. It's like the older it gets, the better it gets.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
This is everybody's favorite color too.
Yeah. Yep, and we have this color in stock. Mm-hmm. And then this is Church Mouse Yarn and Tees. Oh my gosh, it's escaping me. The name of this hat.
Hat. No, that's this.
No. That's that. That is actually hat. That's the name of the
pattern. Hat by our friend Andra. It has a gorgeous ribbing. You might see the sparkle.
Yeah, we held it with paillettes,
which we also got in.
That's right.
Store.
And there's some new colors. And what the heck is the name of this hat? Oh, no.
Church Mouse.
It's Church Mouse pattern. It's a free pattern. Hold on. Stand by.
So yeah, this one obviously has a ribbing, and this one doesn't. This one, Lori held the sparkle for every row, the Lang paillettes. This one, she held it every other row. It's just as sparkly.
Oh, the minimalist hat.
Oh, I knew that. The good news is if you pick a Lang cashmere, whether it's the premium cashmere or the fluffier cashmere light, and you hold paillettes with it, it's also a Lang yarn, the paillettes. And so we have identical colors. We have the colors that match the actual Lang thing. So we have this pink, and then we have the pink that goes with the paillettes. So it's really great. Obviously, those of us who have, like, this looks like a floppy hat on Lori, but on me, it's like a beanie. That's such a big head. Put this one on, you look cuter in the pink one.
Better to hold all that knowledge.
Yeah. Do I look like a thimble? I feel like my head looks like a thimble.
I feel like most people who wear that hat, you look like a Russian Cossack.
I didn't know the name of the word for that, but yes, you're exactly right. Mm-hmm. So notice the Lang Cashmere Light does have more of a halo, more of a fluff to it. The premium is a
Plaid.
A plot,
right? It's plied, isn't it? Where is it chain at? No. No, it's plied. Stand by.
I don't think it is.
This is riveting content.
Lori, I don't think it's plied.
It is.
Oh, yep, it's a 4-ply.
Yeah.
Oof. Anyway.
Glad we solved that riddle.
Yeah, well, it's definitely going to make a different kind of fabric than...
Well, it's gonna, the stitch definition, I mean, there's no stitch definition with this, or barely any. I mean, you can see it in the ribbing, but relative to the other, you know, they're so different. But that's why I feel like the field mitts would be so good in the Cashmere Premium.
Agreed. Okay, and then we got in a new shipment of Ito Sensei, which is their mohair. It is a 60% mohair, 40% silk. It's the softest mohair I think I've ever felt. And we got restocked. We got like every color pretty much. I mean, it's so good.
It really is. I really tried to get a lot of different colors in, you know, mohair still having its moment. I mean, so many people are coming in looking for mohair, and I know some people are allergic to it, but for those who are not and those who want to knit with mohair, we've got it. Yeah, we've got it for you, and it's just gorgeous.
This is the chili pepper colorway.
This is Billiard.
It's gorgeous. Doesn't come out right.
No, it doesn't.
This is Damson.
And we've got greens and yeah,
Angora.
I think that might be my favorite. It just goes with everything.
Yeah, it is.
What else? We've got pinks, we've got brights, we've got
neutrals.
Yeah,
lots of everything. So if you need yarn, we've got it.
If you need yarn of any kind. What else? What else?
That's all I got.
I feel like there's I don't know.
What? There's so much.
Oh,
We're gonna go on a tour. I'm gonna take you around on a tour, so you can see the way things are right now, where we're at, and I think that'll be good.
We do have, and then obviously other things coming in. I have a huge shipment of fox and no, you're gonna be okay with this one. Fox and Pine stitch stoppers.
Excellent.
Coming in. And what else? Didn't you say a box of Franca came in? Did that come?
Yes.
We just haven't opened it yet.
I could not open it yet.
So we will be talking about that? I don't know if we'll talk about that.
We've got some super bulky yarn coming into the store.
Yeah.
By next week, there's going to be new cubbies in the shop to move things around. I literally cannot wait. You know what that means? Sweatpant Tuesday. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because yesterday I was literally on the ground, lying on the ground. A customer came in and she was like, "Do you work here?" And I was like, "Yes." No, we just let our customers lay on the floor.
Yeah, just randomly go into shops and get down on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a lot of...
Are those divider things from IKEA?
Yeah. Yeah. My husband lovingly spray painted them black.
Yeah, these dividers that are here, that's what's holding, it's like a little shelf in between to make it so we can have,
they're like
take
literally
up the whole cubby.
They're the perfect divider.
Except for the fact that they're white.
They do not, they make the shelves in black, but they don't make the dividers in black.
They don't even, I mean, yeah, ridiculous.
It's frustrating.
So Kevin spray painted them and we could not be more grateful.
And then I dropped it on my foot and that really, really hurt.
He also gave me a ream of paper and I dropped that on my foot and he watched it happen like in slow motion and he was like, "No!" And it like boom landed right on my foot. Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So quick roundup of like Rhinebeck.
We'll see you at Cake 10 a.m.
We'll be at Cake 10 a.m. if you're there. But
Don't forget to say hi because we have presents.
Yeah, and we don't want to be carrying them around for nothing. Meet on the hill.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we're also planning to go to the Perfect Blend on Friday.
Yes.
And then we're going to walk around, and then we're going to knit.
And then we're going to, and if it's gorgeous out and there's a place to sit, we'll knit. Otherwise, we'll go back to the Airbnb and knit.
And then Friday night, we're going to dinner, or Saturday night? Friday night.
I think Friday night.
I think it's Friday night. Friday night, we're going to Terrapin. Can't wait.
Yep, that's a tradition now. And then I can't wait. I cannot wait.
I cannot wait. And then Saturday, we're going to Rhinebeck to the New York Sheep and Wool Festival. If you have not purchased your gear, your merch,
get on it.
you should check it out and see if you can still. I got the bag. What'd you get?
I got the bag, but I think I got a different bag. They always have great.
Their tote is really good.
Yeah, they have a great tote, and the design that we all voted for.
That I actually voted.
Yeah,
that was so cool. Make sure you go vote.
Go vote on the every year in that.
Go vote.
It's where the pickles are, right?
Vote for all the things that we're supposed to be voting for in this country, in this world.
Forget about the real election. No, please don't forget about the real election.
Please vote for all the things, including the new logo for 2025.
That's right.
So Kevin and Ray, we had a conversation with them last night. We were talking about they bring in sandwiches.
Yes.
On Saturday.
I think that's a really good idea.
As long as we can go to the grocery store on Friday. I don't want to bring anything from home.
So here's the thing, though. We could pick up. I bet you there's got to be. I mean, in that handbook, you know, that digital handbook for the house. Yeah. They have like a gazillion places, a gazillion restaurants. So we could just get sandwiches. We don't have to. God forbid we should have to make anything.
I want to get a bloomin' onion. Don't they have those? Or fried pickles? I want those.
Oh,
I'm gonna wait in the line.
That's you're talking about the. Yeah, you know, it's like typical carnival fare, except it's not typical. It's really good. I don't spend a lot of time in those lines.
I'm not really that concerned about it.
I don't.
I've got my knitting, surrounded by knitters. I think I'm gonna wait in line for the.
But yeah, that was a really. I agree. I think we should. But we always go to Pete's, right, for breakfast on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we have to do that.
Then we gotta go get a puppy. Are we staying close to the? Are we staying near Rhinebeck or near Cake?
Closer to Cake.
Okay.
I feel like we're 10 minutes from Cake, and I think we're like, you know, the typical 30 minutes from Rhinebeck. And we can go into that department store.
I can't wait.
Wait, something weird happened. Who's that?
My
Who's
coffee
that?
And I had to throw my coffee at you.
Who is that?
Oh, sorry, sir. My sign worked. Go away.
What time is it?
I don't even know.
Oh, it's 1:30.
Oh shoot! I have to go get my kid soon. He's got an orthodontist appointment. I cannot forget that.
Wait, there was something else I was supposed to remind you about, but I can't remember what it was.
I can't remember either. Remind me. I'll watch the podcast to figure it out. Shit, what did you tell me to do?
Welcome to our life. This is our life. Remind me to do that.
What did I tell you?
Oh my god.
What did I tell you?
I can't remember.
Oh god. And we're gone.
Okay. So for meeting on the hill, do we have to have a time?
No, the people. No.
It's like between
around
1 and
12,
2.
Yeah, 1ish.
Yeah,
When does it open? 9? 10? We're not
it
the people
opens
that
at
wait
9.
in line. We do not wait in line to get in.
We will not be there at 9 a.m. So don't look for us. We're more.
We'll see you when we see you.
Yep.
Please
and we
say
will
hi.
see you. Look for this sweater.
You are cracking yourself.
I'm killing myself.
Oh my god. All right, well, we got to go so I can do a little tour.
Okay.
While you put all this away.
This has been fun. It always is. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Oh, wait. You know what we didn't do? that I wanted to do is to say that we're thinking of all the people in the South who have been affected by Hurricane. It's Helene, right? It's not Helena.
But there's a new hurricane that
yes
is heading straight for Florida. My mother-in-law's mom, my grandmother-in-law, is in Palm Harbor, which is about 20 minutes from Tampa. So she is in a very precarious situation. However,
wait, she must have evacuated, no?
No, my father-in-law's with her. They have enough food to live 10 years.
Okay.
But also a generator, and they are high up on a hill.
I guess that's good from a flooding perspective.
Perspective. I'm certain that they will lose power. But
they have the
generator.
So. Is it a full house generator?
No.
Okay.
But my father-in-law went, and he's got all the propane and the gas and all the things.
I hope he's got a lot of it.
He does.
Because that's scary.
He's very prepped. My mother-in-law texted me last night. She said, Mama is what we call her. Mama is, she's from the South, and she's
younger than my parents.
She loves to feed people. She loves to feed people. That's her love language, just like Mimi.
I would love to meet her.
God,
I love Mimi.
She's just fantastic. But she also has a shopping problem in terms of food. So they have a pantry. They have 3 pantries, and it's just full. And Debbie, my mother-in-law, had to go in and take things out. Last time she was there and go through expired things.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother-in-law texted me yesterday and said that the neighbor, who's lovely, who's always checking in on Mama, she said, I called your mom and said, do you need anything? And she said, oh, I forgot the Hawaiian rolls.
The King's Hawaiian rolls?
So Amy was like, what? And she's like, I need them. And so she's like, how many do you need? She goes, 2 packages. Mama and my father-in-law are there in the house with the little
they
wiener
could
dog,
be there for a while. Wait, there's another wiener dog there?
Yeah, Mama has a wiener dog too, Abby. She's a nasty old dog.
Oh,
she looks like sausage. Mama feeds her with a lot of love. And she is a
fat dachshund.
She's fat.
Hmm.
Poor Abby.
Yay. So
riveting content as per usual. But thinking of all of you that are dealing with all of this flooding and the hurricanes, it's horrific, and I hope everybody is safe. And
luckily my parents are on the East Coast, so I don't think they're going to be affected. They weren't affected by the East Coast of Florida, so they weren't really affected by the last hurricane, and I think this one is going to miss them as well. So I feel very fortunate, but
it's scary.
Seeing what's going on down there, heart goes out. Donate to the Red Cross. Donate to there's another charity that does really, really good work. Heart to Heart International, I think it's called. That's where we donated for the Ukraine. So yeah, just thinking of those people, praying that they stay safe.
Yep. Maybe it'll just not be so bad, but
I don't know.
Doesn't seem likely. So
stay
safe.
It seems like the one that's coming is actually could be worse than the one that just hit.
I saw a thing that said if you are having to evacuate or you're concerned about photos or valuables and things that you should, and you can't take them with you, put them in your dishwasher, because your dishwasher is designed to keep water in and keep water out. So
interesting.
Or put your yarn in the dishwasher. I don't know.
Put your yarn in the dishwasher. Okay.
I don't know.
People, thank you. Thank you for watching. We hope to see many, many of you at Rhinebeck.
Yes, see you in a week.
Please come say hello to us, because we have a little gift for you. And we're so excited. And then we'll be back the week after, 2 weeks from today. We'll be doing our recap.
I think because we are not in a hotel and we'll be in a house, we'll have maybe an opportunity to do something.
Oh yeah.
While we're there. Don't quote me on it, but we'll give it a try. See what we can do.
Justine is always so good about you know, keep an eye on our socials because she's so good about posting photos and film and reels and all the things.
That's like, I love that. I love it. Love it.
I know.
Imagine if I had gone to school for that. I would be so good at it.
Don't get me started.
All right, bye.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Okay, so when you walk in the store, if you've never seen it before, this is the entrance to the shop. Skein Yarn Shop. We have our shawl over here with all of our shawls. And then lots of things to share up front. So this is where we keep our Doodle stuff. So there's the Doodle directory that we were talking about earlier, and our Doodle decks and the brochures. Then we've got some Attenti bags up front, as well as some crazy Zauber balls. And this is our fingering weight wall. Yarn from Hope Made Yarn Co., Hedgehog Fibers, Needles at the Ready, Anzula, Hugh Loco, Manos del Uruguay Fino, and Alegria. And then we walk into the rest of the shop. And so this is the back of the wall from where we normally are sitting for the podcast. So there's our giant table that's a mess. So this is the worsted side of the shop. So up top here we have some samples, books, and Attenti bags, as well as looks like a big Sully is hiding up there.
Sure is.
So some new things up here on the very top row of our worsted row is the Millstone Tweed. Then that kind of empty third row is about to be stuffed with Malabrigo Rios, and then right underneath there is all that gorgeous yak. Over here is the Santa Cruz from Juniper Moon Farms, and the Cashmere Light, which is the fluffier cashmere. On this section here of slat wall, we have the Madeline Tosh Triple Twist, and then we've got these Noro Malavenus, which is, it's Malavenus and the Ito, right, Lori?
Yes.
So the color changing ones, like this one right here, is a 100% worsted wool. Worsted wool. And then we also got the colored solid balls, which is called the Malavenus. And then over here we got restocked in Ultra Alpaca. And we have some more Noro and some Uptown worsted. We have some of our DellaQ things up there. We still have needle, hook, and binders on sale, 25% off. And then we've got our notions and little tchotchkes and stuff here at the front of the store. And then back there is where we're about to be putting some new shelving. This is our bulky and super bulky. So up on the very top is the Hearthside. That's that bulky chainette yarn that we were talking about. We have some Rasta, but we actually just got a new box of Rasta. Not very many colors, but a few. And then some Juniper Moon Farm Bud. Then we move into DK. So this is Madeline Tosh DK. It's gorgeous. We have a huge selection. It's perfect for color work, all sorts of things. This is a giant box of Rios. It's tagged and ready to go away. And then this is our DK wall, and this is like, oh, it's so pretty. So we have a Sayer up at the top, some Noro Natsumeki, that's what Lori and I used in our pressed flower sweater, sorry. And then that row right below it, the third row. On the left, we have the Renew, and on the right, we've got the Lang Cashmere Premium. So you can see those colors here, as well as some Ultra Wool, Lannis Light, and Santa's Garn Double Sunday. This DK cubby here is the Juniper Moon Farm Patagonia, and then we've got some Ultra Wool and some Uptown DK. we move over to our Les Garçons section where we have their British DK up at the top and fluff down below. And then over here we have some things, summery kinds of yarns. We've got some linen blends. Then we have some Sunday by Sandnes Garn, so the fingering weight. We've got Remix Light, which we love, some Noro striping, and then on the very bottom is Vintage Sock. And then this corner is where we're keeping our Junction fiber mill making tracks, and that right there is just one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. It's so pretty. Over here we have some Ito, and here's all of our Sensai. And wrapping around, you get to the entrance of the shop. Hope you enjoyed this little tour. See you later.